Hello Moonrace, it's been a while. I wanted to take a moment to sit down and talk to you for a bit. Maybe I should have done this before I started posting gameplay again, but I didn't want to drag starting to post out any longer, so here we are. Now, there are a few points that I want to cover in this video, so let's get straight into that. First of all, I want to say sorry for just disappearing. I went back through my final videos uploaded before I went on my what was supposed to be a short break, and I realized that I never said anything about it. I didn't mean to. I even have the draft for the video on my computer still, but apparently I never filmed it, and that's completely on me. The situation was that I was well on my way to burning myself out at the time, and that did affect a lot of things that I love to do because my energy levels were so low. And I found myself in a position where I had to prioritize what I was doing and how much of it I was doing. And that meant taking a step back and dropping the things that was sapping that energy. And unfortunately, that included this channel. It became harder and harder to sit down and record, and while I still enjoyed the games that I was playing, I still enjoyed the gameplay, but the entire process of recording and editing and uploading became more of a chore than something that I did just for fun. And that has always been what I needed this channel to be. I needed it to be a place where I could just have fun. It's not a job. I don't make any money from doing this. It's a hobby. And it's a way for me to have an excuse to play a bunch of different games. And that's it. I do this because I have fun doing it. And at the time, that wasn't the case anymore. I didn't have fun doing it. It just became another stressor, something else that I needed to do, rather than something that gave me joy, if that makes sense. So I had to cut it out at the time for my own mental health. I should have said something at the time, and I didn't. I have no excuses for that. But now, 3 years later, I am in a much better place mentally and physically. I found myself missing this channel and decided that it was time to bring it back. I have been considering returning several times during these 3 years, but the time has just never been right. But now it is. And I'm back to stay, like it or not. If any of you have had a look through my playlist, you will have noticed that several of the games that I was playing as I dropped off was marked as discontinued. Unfortunately, I will not be going back through them with this reboot of sorts. For several different reasons. There are different reasons for different games. In some cases, like the Let's Go Eevee playthrough, well, I continued playing after I stopped recording. So I couldn't go back and just pick that up where I left off. Even if I wanted to, it would just not be possible. Because I'm not at that point in the gameplay anymore. Others, I just don't remember well enough to just start back up where I left off. Kitten is a game that comes to mind immediately when talking about this specific reason. At the point where I stopped recording, I had 27, I think, videos up of that game. I still think it's a great game, and I know I really loved exploring it, but let's be realistic here. It's been 3 years since I sat down to play it, and I would have no idea where I was going, what I was doing to be able to pick that back up at this point. I would have to either play through the entire thing again or sit through and watch all 27 episodes that I had up, all the 27 videos that I had up of that game to refresh my memory and get back into the story. And that is just time that I don't have at the moment. That's not to say that I will never play it again. I will probably pick it up and start from the beginning and play through it, but in my own time. At this point in time, unfortunately, please consider the games marked as discontinued as permanently closed. I will not be going back to them the way it looks right now. I am sorry to those who wanted to see the conclusions of those games, but hopefully there will be other games coming that you will enjoy just as much. At this point, I'm still feeling things out. I'm trying out a schedule, trying to find the balance between working full-time, finding time for my writing, and record for this channel. I am trying out the schedule right now, and if I find that it doesn't work with the rest of my life as it is, I will tweak it until it does. I have no intention of abandoning this channel again, because I finally found the fun in it again, and I want to cherish that. I want to keep it as a fun hobby, as something I do because I feel good doing it. At this point, I'm just doing things at a pace that feels comfortable to me, and hopefully I can entertain some other people along the way. In conclusion, this is a clean reboot, and I'm looking forward to where it's going. I hope that you're interested in coming along with me, and that I will see you in videos to come. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. Bye!